Yo, what's going on, guys? TJ back with another episode of Minnesota Wild's franchise mode. And Women Love Love, we did the draft and our re-sign stage. Now, we have to take on free agency. Now, I apologize for not posting for 2 straight days. Family issues. As always with moving, there are issues. So those issues were resolved in the past 2 days. And it feels good to turn on the Xbox again, I'll tell you that much. So, in this video, we're going to do a couple things. First and foremost, we have 2 trades to make. Let me just pull up my phone. Alright. So again, I like to do I'm actually really getting into doing this pre-scouting stuff because it's making my life so much easier than aimlessly searching around for trades. So, excuse me, we need a right-handed defenseman. That much is clear. So Trevor Van Riemsdyk is our guy. We have 5 left-handed defensemen. And those are only 5 defensemen on the roster. So I'm going to go this guy, Rensfeld, in the second round pick for TVR. But they're going to need half of TVR's salary. So we're not going to have to worry about paying this guy that much. Shaboosh. Now that is not all. We need to recover that second round pick. How are we going to do that? Well, one of our disappointments from last season. Nope. Our Centre, Chris Wagner, has volunteered himself for tribute to go to the Columbus Blue Jackets. That way, we're really not losing a second round pick. What a guy. What a guy. So, in the end, a 7th defenseman prospect and Wagner for a second round. Well, no, for what's his name? TVR. It's actually not that bad. So yeah, it's basically what the trade was in the end. However, we're not done there. We are going to go to free agency, and we're going to sign one free agent. Just one. And he is considered a third-line scorer. However, he really is not. Or a third-line checker. Third-line checker. So we're going to go over here and sign Jesper Fast to a 7-year. Take him until he's 35 on a nice cheap contract, and watch that overall bump up after we sign him. And then we don't really need to sign anybody else after that. We're only going to have $2 million in cap space after Foss signs. And I can't see myself being able to acquire any of these guys. Yeah, nah, we can't. So that's where I'm going to draw the line. But I did some research on this game. And I found out, because I was going to sign all of our prospects in this video, just get it over with. But I researched it first, because I always do that, and they just go to the juniors. I wanted to see if I could find a way so they don't have to go through juniors. I have to wait till, like, mid-season, or, like, game 50 or something like that. And then I could sign them, and they do not have to go through juniors. They can go straight to the NHL if they're over 19. So I could always just do that, which is exactly what I'm going to do. And now we play the waiting game with the season to start. So anyways, that's what we're going to do with the prospects. We're going to sign them mid-season, throw them in the AHL. I'm going to be trading a whole bunch of our AHL guys away towards the deadline. I guess I'm going to have to, yeah, because we want to bring in those prospects so they can play. Yes, it doesn't really matter if the Iowa Wild win. I just kind of want them to compete and let the kids play so they can grow. Because one thing I do really bad in this game over everything else is developing prospects, especially like the ones that you draft at a low overall but a decent potential. I just never grow them. It's a curse of mine. I tend to not really care. But this video, I'm going to care. As a matter of fact, I think I should just trade these guys now just so I can... Wait, no, I can't even. Well, I know a few of them I have to trade right off the get-go or else kids don't play. So we'll just get that out of the way now. Is this thing done finishing yet? I'll be here for about a half hour while this thing's finishing. Oh my god. These menus are so damn slow. Oh, the season starts in 13 days anyways. Never mind. Never mind. Alright, so that's it for that. And then, after this season... Well, I mean, let's take a look at this for a second. This is really like our last season to do anything. Because, our guys are getting really old. I think Suter's 35 years old right now. Vlasic ain't no kid no more. Our guys are getting up there in age, so we're gonna have to really push this season if we want to win something, because next season's gonna be either a rebuild on the fly or we are just gonna straight up flunk the season and just go for a high pick, which is entirely possible. Who's got contract space? Winnipeg. So, hopefully, we can do some damage in the NHL this year. Damn. I get a third round pick then? Third and fourth, maybe? Awesome. Alright, we're gonna go best roster. Alright, now let's go make the rosters. I'm hoping Joe Veleno, Jordan Greenway, and Luke Kunin all grew. Just so they can play in the NHL this year. Even if they can't, I think they will, because I'm sick and tired of waiting around. Bruh. Alright. Dubnik's 33 years old, so this will probably be his last season as well. He's got a pretty good contract, too. I don't see why somebody wouldn't want like him. Defensemen's. Excellent. No prospects, right? 1, 2, 3. No. Alright. Forwards. 1, 2, 1 second. Yeah, I figured there'd be stragglers. Alright. Veleno is ready. Even if he's listed as... He's listed as fucking death. Yeah, he's playing whether he wants to or not. Edit lines. Okay. This is the edit lines portion. Best lines. Okay. New. Yes, you will be a fourth liner this year. Okay. Even though Kuna's got the better face, so I want Veleno to play center. Is he a second liner? He's not even a second liner, so he can play on the third line. This will be like the kid line, I guess. Keller, Little. I really don't want Tkachev and Kaprizov on the same line. I feel like they would not mesh well. He's listed as a playmaker, but we all know that's not the case. But then I could just do Little, Turris, Kaprizov, Keller, Granlund, Tkachev. Let's give that a shot. Defensively, you won't go like that. Riley. Alright, that'll do for now. Alright, the special teams will figure themselves out. I'm not going to go nuts. And then, alright, he's listed as a starter now. So we got to get ready to make a transition to Steve McCallick as our starter. But until then, we got a season to simulate. I'm really hoping to get up to the trade deadline. If not, get this season over with in this video. That is the goal, ultimately. But realistically speaking, let's just get up to the deadline. Alright, we're only 7 minutes in. So, without stoppages, we could probably get this video done. And by stoppages, I mean, like, making trade, which I don't think I'm going to be doing anyways, because I'm not expecting a President's Trophy run this season. I'm kind of just expecting maybe middle of the pack, possibly a wild card spot, if anything. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Because we do have a weaker team than last year, at least I'd say. So we'll see where it takes us. I don't know. Is our team weaker than it was last year? Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah. Definitely. But we're younger. And that's what matters. That's a good Game 1 dub. The younger we are, the better, because at least we'll have something for the future to get excited about. And we won't have to make, like, scared picks out of nowhere, which is what I usually have to do in franchise modes. Really? Lose 3 in a row? I usually have to do that because I never really build up the youth. And in Minnesota, I feel like I've done a really good job of building up the youth. I mean, I've had, like, in the 3 years we drafted, 2 or 3 years we drafted, I've maybe had, like, 10 first-round picks, something crazy like that. So I think we're doing all right in there. All right, getting back on the win column. All right, keep on beating San Jose. It's so freaking early, man. It is so. I literally just rolled out of bed. I haven't even brushed my teeth yet. That's how early it is. And I feel gross when I don't brush my teeth. I feel absolutely disgusting. I'm weird like that. I'm like a clean freak, neat freak. My room's not in shape. I bug out. If I don't shower by a certain time, bug out. Brush my teeth. Ugh. Can't. I can't function if I'm not set in terms of cleanliness. Honestly, if I wasn't worried about a water bill, I'd be showering 3 times a day. And that is the God's honest truth. That is the truth. gotta keep getting dubs. Alright, beating Dallas, excellent. Should keep on rocking, man. Keep on rocking. I don't want to mess up this team at all, though. I kind of like the way I built this team. I don't want to make any trades or anything. I feel like our core group of guys could stick together for a while. And that's the biggest thing with this. The team we have right now in place, set aside Suter and Vlasic because they are a little bit older. We could build around everybody on this team just except for Suter and Vlasic. And Koivu. Those are the only guys because they're all near damn 35 plus. And Dubnyk too. Fuck, I forgot. So 4 players will not be in the future 5-year spectrum. Everyone else I can't see myself trading in 4 or 5 years. Unless something god-awful happens. Which I don't anticipate. That's why I like the core of this team. I like the way we built it, where we can just keep a consistent team. Now, it's exciting, especially for fans, to bring in new players. But why bother bringing in new players when the old players are doing just fine? Like 5 years from now, Tkachev is going to be 28. He's going to be just hitting his stride then. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I was thinking, instead of making this a 30-episode series, maybe making like a 45 or a 60-episode series. Only because we're getting so close to NHL 18. And, like, there's nothing significant happening in the NHL right now. So I'm not going to be making roster moves after episode 30 to start a new franchise mode. And if I start a new franchise mode now, I'm not going to use that team in NHL 18. So I figured maybe we should just hold off on that. So we shall see. We'll see how exciting this series actually stays. Because this is a team I love to use. Or we could just do like a super run and try to play all the way up until the 25 years. We could give that a shot and just do like a season, an episode. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make a video about that today. I'm going to make a video about that. On if we should make this a 25-year series. Meaning that we do all 25 years preset for the franchise mode. What do you guys think about that? I mean, I'd have to be pumping out videos. Like, it would have to be like 3 or 4 daily. And I'll maybe get it done in a week or so. I could honestly do that. Especially before... I gotta go back to school soon, man. College. You know what? Let's give that a shot. Let's give that a shot. I actually kind of want to. I'm excited to start that. The thing is, though, I mean, until we get those 25 years done, there's no shot I will be starting a second franchise mode during that time. However, that'll give me more time to work on the rosters and add more prospects for these future years. Because to tell you the truth, there are no good prospects after the top 3 in the first 3 years. So that'll give me more time to work on that, which I would greatly appreciate. Alright, we just lost 4 games in a row. This shit's gotta stop. This game is so broken. I honestly hate this game sometimes. I really do hate this game sometimes. You lose 6 in a row and you win 6 or 3. Whatever. Hell do I know? I've only been playing the game since NHL 04. The hell? No, I'm not making any trades. Leave me alone. I miss the days where you could just tell the scout to piss off and he didn't bother you for an entire season. Stop giving me trades. I'm not making trades. Leave me alone. If you offer me Crosby for a second round pick. No. Not today. Just trying to build a squad right here, bro. We got a good team. Alright? I'm not trying to muss it up for you. No, fuck off, Broma. Piece of shit. You bug-eyed bastard ass. Oh, God. No, leave me alone. I'm not making any trades. And I'm certainly not trading a first-round pick for Mikkel Boedker. You don't talk about a waste of space. Guy scored like 4 goals all year long. 3 of them came in 1 game. And I wish I was kidding. Check it out. Look, I'll pull up his stats for this past season. Making like 4.4 per year. Mind you. Let's see. Mikkel. Kerr. I don't know. The Sharks didn't buy him out, I don't think. He's 27 years old. Last year in 81 games, all right, he had 26 points. 10 of them were goals. He's making 4.4 a year. That's rough. He had 51 points the year prior and 17 goals. If I get bothered one more time about Bodkar, I'm going to start punching. All right, we're at the deadline. Let's see how we're doing. Let's see if we need to improve this team. I don't think we do. I mean, me personally. We're in a playoff spot. We have a divisional spot by 8 points, so we really have to screw it all up. Let's see what the issue is though. We're not even in the top 15, are we? I can't find us. No, we're not. Okay, we're 17th in the NHL, so we suck, is what you're trying to tell me. We are not scoring. We are not giving up that many goals either, though. But we need scoring on this team. Power play is ass. Penalty kill is ass. Alright, so obviously scoring is the issue. I did not presume scoring would be an issue this year. That is the one thing I did not anticipate. Okay. Kaprizov's having a good year. Turris. Catch is having a really bad year. That first line is playing like shit, man. They're all minuses. Let me switch out Keller. Okay, Belino's having not a bad year. Sucker's on. Alright, well, you know what it is? A lot of depth scoring. Alright, I could care less what the other team look like. Alright, so we know what we need. We need scoring. And the first thing I'm going to do before I go out and look for scoring is edit the lines. And that is moving Keller off that first line and switching with someone else, because this first line sucks. Maybe make him the second line center, put Little on that first line. Let's give that a shot, see if that makes a difference. Everyone else is a plus with that first line. This first pairing defense is playing like shit. Okay, just do that. See if that makes a damn difference. All right, and I'm not changing that third pair at all. They suck. They suck. I can't acquire any more defensemen. Is there any scoring available? Not that I would know where to even put it, because I really don't have any disposable players. I really don't. I want Tanner Pearson. Let me just take a look at Tanner Pearson, I guess. Or Jeff Carter. That's always an easy fix. Where would he fit in, man? Absolutely nowhere. He'd be on the fourth line. No, we're not making any trades. But what I am going to do, I'm going to go sign our prospects like I said I would. Alright, we're going to have to follow up the season with this trade and just hope line changes is enough to change up this team, because I'm not just building for this year. I have to build for the future too. And if we flunk this year, hey, that sucks. I mean, we're going to lose out on a lot of really good players, but that's not what I have to be worried about right now. Oh, nice. Dumont grew. Just on our top 4 defensemen. And then I don't really need to sign anybody else. This Ben guy. Oh, that first round pick. Yeah, it's a pass. Alright. Hopefully this will suffice. All we gotta do is send him to the minors. I don't think we can... Wait, shit. How old was Dumont? Damn it. I think Dumont was a little too old to have in the... I think Dumont's not too old. I think Dumont's too young to have in the AHL, because I think he's only like 18 or 19 years old. Let's see. Okay, we can send these guys down, right? No problem. Okay. Can we send down Dumont? No. Alright, so what we're going to do, I'll just leave Dumont in the NHL. And then if the team really starts playing bad, I'll just insert him into the lineup. And worst comes to worst, we get a young scorer. So we're going to go to the edit lines. We're going to go to AHL. Best lines. And let's see who's not playing, because this guy certainly ain't playing. Scratched. Who's not playing? I know Cole Lind has to play. So he will be inserted into the lineup. I don't know who the hell you are. Who's not playing? That needs to be playing. Makinen's got to be playing. I guess you can play. Actually, no. Fuck off. You cannot be in the lineup. But who would replace you? Poulin. Alright, put in the Poulin wall. Okay. No. Chistov. Yeah, no. Listen, guys. It's time for the kids to come in and start playing, man. We got Velarde, Letestu Terry, Chubarov, Chistov, Colin, get up there. Makinen, get up there, kid. Honestly, Lepsic, you had your time. You blew it. Alright, let the kids play. And defensively, we got Shrek, get the hell out of here. Kata, get in there. Alright, we'll go like, let me give these kids. Actually, you know what? This kid actually is not that bad. We'll give them some better ice time too. Alright, so now all the kids are in the lineup in the AHL. So the Iowa Wild are probably going to tank the season now with all these young guys in there, but at least the young guys will grow, and for next season when they come back, they'll be even better, and they won't turn out to be bust prospects like I'm anticipating them to be. And then Dumont will leave in the NHL, and if we just start losing a lot, I'm going to put Dumont into the lineup, and someone's going to sit. It'll just be that simple, because I would love to see Dumont in the lineup. I would love it. I would love it, love it, love it. Let's see how we do. Alright, well, maybe that line change, but Little and Keller doing wonders right now. Alright, okay. Alright. Alright. We're back on the saddle, and now we're falling off again. No way we can't beat Detroit. No way. Okay, Amateur Scout, please, do me a favor. Stop calling back. Stop calling. Ah, come on, man. We win 4 in a row and we lose 4 in a row. There's no fucking middle ground. Excuse my French. Excuse my French. Then we score 15 goals in 2 games. Go figure. Unreal. And we lose again. I don't... There is seriously no middle ground. Then we score 8 goals in 2 games. And do we follow it up? I guess a 3-game winning streak is just too much to ask for. Win 2, lose 2. Lose 3. We're not even going to make the playoffs. We seriously might not make the playoffs. We only have 90 points. There's no way we're making the playoffs. Is our division that bad? Oh, we clinched. You sons of bitches are so lucky. We did not deserve to make the playoffs. A 90-point season? Jesus, man. First of all, let's recap the season, because we had some disgusting losing streaks. So yeah, it's a 4. That's 1 4-game losing streak. Let's see. Bunch of losing streaks. That was all I'm saying, man. That's 2 4-game losing streaks I've found now. Three, except this was a 6-game losing streak. The 3 4-game losing streaks. 4, 5. We had 5 4-game losing streaks throughout the season. That's 20 losses. 20 losses were consecutive. That's not even counting the back-to-back games that I did not even bother to look at. Unbelievable, man. Alright, well, let's go see how the season the players simulated, because the Avalanche made it into place with 81 points. And I got a phone call mid recording. Sorry. This is one thing about recording on my phone that sucks. Oh my god. Alright, so how much time am I off here? I'm about 30 seconds off, so I have to, Jesus, can everybody just leave me alone? Alright, can everybody just leave me alone? Okay, I'm about 27 seconds, 25 seconds it looks like. We were 11th in the NHL. Goals for, did that improve? No. Goals against. That improved vastly. Probably because we moved up little. I think the penalty kill improved though. That's something right there. Alright, let's just go like, boom, okay. Alright, now my phone's done being cold. Because that was a little annoying. I hate it when that happens. Okay, little of the team in points. Granlund at 61. Alright, Tkachev had a shitty year, man. That is not a good follow-up year after a 94-point season. That's his worst year yet. Kaprizov had a good year. Taurus, decent year. That's a bad year for him. Jordan Greenway. He had 37 points. Is that worse than last season? Oh, he improved in all assets. Alright. Valino. Oh my god. He slowed down after the deadline. He had 32 at the deadline. He had 5 points in the last 20 games. Suter. Kunin had 23 goals. Damn. Well, maybe we just got a lot of scoring from other places. That's why the other guys weren't scoring so much. Alright. And there's a huge drop-off. How did Dubnyk do? Not so good. Actually had a pretty good year. Let's take a look at the rest of the NHL. And we'll take a look at the highest scoring players, then we'll stop the video. Because now I gotta do some nice editing, which is gonna be so much fun. Alright. Alright, Line A led. Leading goal scorers. Ovechkin, Eichel, Sagan, Tarasenko, Kovalev, Kyle Connor, I know, Kovalev, I know. Bjork's, alright, not a bad year. Now let's take a look at these playoff matchups. Playoff tree. Alright, you got Minnesota, Dallas, St. Louis, Colorado, Vancouver, Arizona, Edmonton, San Jose, Penguins, Blue Jackets, Capitals, Sabres, Panthers, Senators, Toronto Maple Leafs, Boston Bruins. So, thank you everybody for watching the video. I'm going to watch it, and if you haven't said you do not need hearing aids, I will see you all in the next one.